Welcome back to the WealthyHeir channel, where we discuss all things pertaining to wealth. Who are the high-level street brand suppliers for the streets right now? We want to know who is supplying the streets with all the urban wear. And we got 5 on the list we're going to discuss today. Also in today's discussion, we're going to discuss that new Range Rover SVR 2020. It's amazing. All of this on the WealthyHeir channel. Let's go. So let's get started. We got one at number 1, but this brand has been around Atlanta for a long time. When I say a long time, I mean like at least 10 years. But it's at number 1, and it's a bathing ape. A bathing ape. A bathing ape managed to transcend from an obscure Japanese streetwear brand into an industry leader in the 2000s. And had the most relevant rappers not only wearing the brand, but promoting it in their songs and everywhere. Rappers included Lil Wayne, Pharrell, Kanye West, and the Clips. Bape became so popular that it is probably the most counterfeited street brand in the history to date. And it's still around. It's people still rocking Bathing Ape. So they doing pretty good. We want to come in Bathing Ape, because they started out of nowhere. Coming in at number 2 on the list is Supreme. Now, you may see this everywhere. They was just bought out by a major factor, and they're everywhere now. But they've always been around. But they're big, and they're very strong right now in the market. Supreme is the most iconic streetwear brand to date. The brand lives up to its name and has done collaborations with everyone from Nike to Kermit the Frog. Supreme is an independent global brand. Independent and global. Supreme coming in at number 2. I know you've seen the Supreme before. Coming in at number 3 is Stussy. Stussy has been a leader for 20 plus years and has years of experience on others. Stussy has worked with legends such as EPMD and collaborating with Nike on the SB Dunks, Blazers, Huaraches, and Huarache Lights. Most recently, working with the artists like Drake and known for creating limited edition pieces and not overproducing, Stussy is definitely at the top of the game and keeps the bar high for new labels. So remember that name, Stussy. They say they're the number 1 leader and they've been that for 20 years. These are the urban brands that they rocking right now. This is the street stuff they rocking, just in case you're interested. This is what they rocking. We also got one coming in number 4, and it's called Undefeated. Undefeated is probably best known and respected for its dope sneaker collaborations and having consistent classics out of any other brand out there. They've even designed their own Jordan 5s. Undefeated. 3 black-owned brothers doing very well in the business. That's number 4, coming in at number 4. Now this last one, I know you've seen before. I know you've seen this before. Number 5 is the Billionaires Boys Club. Started in 2005 by Pharrell and the creator of Bape, BBC and Ice Cream have become 2 iconic brands in the streetwear world. The designs are loud and dripping in unique colors and really tap into what real street life is about. The designs closely resemble Bape, but are their own. Thanks to the deal with Reebok, Ice Cream was able to launch its own sneakers as well. And this is the Billionaire Boys Club. That's 5 major streetwear conglomerates that's doing big. Not to mention WealthyHeir. WealthyHeir. We're doing very good out here in Atlanta and worldwide, and we appreciate everybody who shops with us. By the way, if you're looking for some WealthyHeir gear, I'm going to put the link down below. All you got to do is click it and go and get you some. Yep. Now, we've been speaking about the brands that everybody's rocking. Now we got to get into the whips they pushing around the city. Now, you see your Range, your Lexuses, you see your Bentleys, you see your Maybachs, Ferraris, you see all of that in the city of Atlanta. You see it all around. But what everybody's chomping at the bit to get is this new 2020 Range Rover SVR. Everybody's talking about the Range Rover SVR. Everywhere I go in all the circles, they talking about the SVR, Range Rover. Now let's talk about it. Let's talk about some of the Range Rover's performance. It's a 5-liter supercharged V8 gas, 575 horsepower engine. It delivers a powerful 516 pounds per foot of torque, taking it from 0 to 60 in 4.3 seconds. Performance is underlined by the integrated air vents in the carbon fiber hood and the large intakes in the bumper to maximize airflow to keep components when utilizing the vehicle's full potential. Range Rover SVR, and it's a bad one, man. It's no joke, and everybody's trying to find it. Everybody you want is like it's back ordered. Then exterior design. Let's read on that. Said the SVR interior is accentuated with a unique hood design in carbon fiber composite, which has been specified in the vehicle's body color or in the striking exposed gloss black carbon fiber. The muscular stance of the SVR is complemented further by a mesh grille with SVR badging, side fender, vents, and Norfolk black. The look is completed with a premium LED lights and signature daytime running lights. Range Rover SVR. Everybody's trying to get it. The starting price is $114,500. This is WealthyHeir, and we're discussing all things pertaining to wealth. Glad you can make it back.